5th of July 2005. An Ancient Art by Eleazar Harash. Translated by Ruah Ezekiel. Narrated by Daniel King. The secret of the martial arts is concealed within the treasure of the heart. So say the true masters. The true martial art can only dwell in a wizened soul. This art is concealed mostly in the guise of the person's behavior, and the true guise comes from a secret tradition called Zen Chuan, of which I will speak later. The guise of behavior is connected to the secret of eternal life. The term wu-shu, which is more or less wrong, came into use in newer times, and it contains within itself more technique, action. But this is an external terminology, and it has already become a lateral path for over 90% of the ones being taught, along with the teachers. The older, the true word is go-shu, which means royal art. Why royal? Because the matter is of returning into the primordial life. Go-shu is a teaching not of techniques, but of the enlightened life. The aim of the secret tradition, Zen Chuan, is attaining the life, justice, in inner space of the person, which means that through this tradition the person returns into the proto-human. The external disciple is looking for external achievements. The internal disciple is looking for wen-gun, an achievement in the inner peace. Master Cheng says that modern wu-shu is in detriment because it deals a lot with techniques and strengthening of the health. Of course, this also has its place, but this is not the tradition, the spiritual, pure tradition. It is strengthening of the health, but not of the spirit of love, wisdom, and completeness. Modern wu-shu is exercise, rules, techniques, methods, and in the end, the essence is not there, because the tradition, Zen Chuan, is missing, i.e., the true spiritual tradition. The essence of this tradition is realizing completeness. This is the whole essence of this tradition, realizing completeness. In these times of go-shu, only masters who had the great completeness were able to lead. The others had no right to lead. According to this tradition, the true warrior must attain their real virtue, called Di. But what is the Chinese understanding of virtue? It has nothing to do with morality, and it's ignorance, because morality knows nothing of the boundlessness. A moral person knows nothing of the boundlessness. I know of such moral people in Sofia. We met. In the name of morals, he is ready to kill people all around to defend some moral. Voidness, this is the person shining in their secret. This is the great completeness, which the created person has at the most heard something about. And the moral person, even if they have heard, they simply do not know. This means that the true martial art is found beyond the boundaries of this art, beyond the boundaries of the martial art itself. It is behind it. According to Chen Chuan, for the wise one, reality possesses a double bottom, so they call it, double bottom, i.e., behind reality there is something more internal and more sacred. It is exactly this that must be discovered. Tradition teaches you to live in your core, and this means entering into Tao, not in techniques, but entering into Tao, in Buddha, and so on. The important thing is not to find the martial art and the technique, but to find yourself. The victory over life is not a matter of technique. The victory over life is a matter of I-Ki. Said another way, the pure energy, the one energy. The true masters say the person must raise their energy, teach it, develop it. This is the way towards yourself. A big thirst for knowing yourself is required. This is a big love towards yourself. This means finding the entrance to the depths within yourself. What you will see within yourself is amazing. Then you can already become marvelous within yourself. This is the pure consciousness which finds the truth within itself. This is the Chen Chuan tradition. In Chinese Buddhism, this is expressed as pouring pure water into pure water, so two pure waters meet. The ideal of the Chinese sage is very odd. It is neither knowledge nor creation. They do not want to leave traces. The supreme aim of the Chinese sage is feeding. I will explain. They want to feed on the completeness of life. They are able to taste life itself, its fine key, life energy. They taste the finest substances of this life, its essence. The matter is of the true, and not of the polarized life. The sage catches them with their voidness. They are able to enjoy life in its primordially created original way. And so, the aim of the martial art, wu-shu, is the birthing of the true human. And they do not feed on techniques, exercises, but on their great heartfulness, i.e., they feed internally. The true master, initiated in wu-shu, wins without acting, as we will see later in Tao. The Taoists are very odd, but they carry one of the deepest wisdoms in the world. They say, in times of war, only the one is victorious who does not act. How will you convince the world to go to war, to take their weapons, but not act? It is out of the question. But such are the ancient, deep rules. The wise one has become truthfulness itself, justice itself. They have attained the true life. And what is life? For the sage, true life is a meeting of voidness with voidness, i.e., purity with purity, or completeness with the great completeness.